Hello guys, so welcome back to some more Sonic Adventure DX. So, if you remember last time, we managed to finish Knuckles' story, albeit it was a very disappointing ending, but, whatever I guess. We can't do anything about that. Anyway, that's us now finished 3 characters, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And the next character that we are going to tackle in this game is the new character introduced in this game, Amy Rose. Technically she's not new because she was introduced in Sonic CD, but you get my point. Anyways, without further ado, let's get it going. So, Amy Rose. My opinion of her? Oh, there's so much stuff I could talk about Amy Rose. Let's just say we're coming to the downward spiral of Sonic Adventure DX, I guess I could say, because this is I'm not gonna put all the blame on her, but if you want me to be honest, most of the reasons that people hate Sonic Adventure DX, or the reasons why they don't think it's a good game, is mostly because of her and Big the Cat. We'll get on to Big the Cat when the time comes. I'll be dreading that day, but yeah. Anyways, Amy Rose. What can I say about her? She's some very self-obsessed hedgehog that has some major crush on Sonic. I don't know. Yeah. Her gameplay style and her character as a whole. Her character as a whole isn't bad. I don't mind her as a character. She is quite annoying, but I think she was meant to be portrayed as annoying. She's supposed to be that clingy kind of girl that is obsessed with the hero, which is Sonic. Her gameplay style, we'll get into it when the time comes. I'm gonna say now that her story is probably the shortest story out of all the characters that we have played so far. So Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. I mean, Knuckles and Tails' stories were pretty short, but when Amy's story is by far the shortest, you could definitely tell they either shoved her in at the last minute, or they just didn't really give a shit when they made her story, because it's so short, and the amount of detail that they just cut out is ridiculous. It's such a very bland story. If you want me to be perfectly honest, I'm not going to hide the fact that it's a very, very bland story, because it is. It's just, I don't know. I don't like Amy's story personally. I don't think anyone does. It's just too short. The gameplay is too bland. Her story herself isn't fantastic either. So I don't really know. Either way, yeah. But anyway, the whole gimmick of this story is that Amy finds a bird that just literally flies out the sky, and this massive green robot, which we saw in Sonic's story, don't get me wrong. It's pretty much trying to chase after this bird, and Amy just decides to protect it. So in the end, it just means this robot is just chasing after Amy. That's pretty much the whole gimmick of the story. There's nothing really else to it. She doesn't really have any other purpose apart from that. So I don't understand how the robot doesn't know that. Like, she clearly walked into this restaurant. The robot just clearly just ignores. She clearly ignores Amy. Whatever. She does have a lot of cutscenes though, so I actually think there's probably more cutscenes than there are gameplay for her. I'm not kidding. Her story is really, really short. Anyways, enough of that. We're now finally starting Amy's story. So Amy herself isn't a very fast character. This is her walking and running speed. I'm not even joking. This is how slow she actually is. So get used to that. She has a jump button. Her jumps isn't very good either. She has a hammer, which is her trademark. My controller keeps running out of battery. God damn it. But her trademark trait is the fact that she has a hammer. So she can swing it in midair. She can. Okay, I need to go get batteries. Give me 2 seconds.
A few moments later.
Okay, now that I actually got myself some batteries, now let's continue on to what I was explaining before. So as I said before, you have her normal hammer attack. She has her spin hammer in the air. If you run with her, if she gains enough speed, you can do this pole vault leap thing with her hammer. Don't ask me, like, why it's a thing. You're going to be using it quite often though, because it's like the fastest way that Amy can move, and since she's slow as hell anyway, it's going to be your kind of method of traveling. So yeah, you're going to be doing it often, so she's going to be doing a shit ton of backflips in the air. Anyways, if I recall correctly, Takao, yes, we have to go to the casino, so let's go and do that. Okay, so yep, if you might have seen this cutscene before, you'll recognize this cutscene as soon as this happens. So yeah, This is the same cutscene we saw with Sonic back in his story. This is just from Amy's perspective, so yeah. What can I say about this cutscene? It's just a bit creepy. Like, could you imagine this happening in real life? That a girl just literally stalks you around, tries to confess her undying love for you? I don't know, it's a bit creepy. Surely there comes a point where you think if the guy doesn't really want to, like, you know, look at him. He's creeped out as hell. Surely this kind of gives you a warning bell saying he's not interested. Yeah, so, you know, sorry Amy, but I think you're in the friend zone, and Sonic just bails. Sorry, and you're gone. Yeah, you're shit out of luck, Amy, I'm sorry. So, now that that's done, what do we do now? I think we gotta go back now, so... Yeah, so like I said, Amy's story is mostly just you running around in the hub worlds, just activating cutscenes, rather than actually playing stages. I actually think Amy has the least amount of stages out of all the characters, I think. She only has, like, I'm not even kidding, she has like 3 stages, I'm not even joking, so... We'll find out whatever Takao says, so... What does she have to say? Ooh, I wonder where that was. Oh yeah, there's Sonic over there, let's go pay a visit. Yeah, it's Twinkle Park.
Wait up, Sonic.
Not fair.
I can't run as fast as you.
To be honest, Amy, I don't even know if you can even run, because by your running speed, I question if you are, like, running. You don't sound at all scared, Amy. I love it that Amy's like, one second she's worried about the robot, and second moment she just completely doesn't care about the robot, and yeah, Twinkle Park. Yay, Twinkle Park. Oh. Cutscene? Hello? Okay, this cutscene just doesn't seem to work. Okay. Okay, never mind. Basically, that cutscene was basically her just saying, oh no, cute couple's getting free. But for some reason the cutscene just broke, so we're just gonna skip it. Anyways, now we finally get into the gimmick of Amy's story. So this is the first stage for Amy. So, as you can see, it's just like a normal standard stage, right? So, the main gimmick of this story is that this green robot thing is literally going to be chasing you for the whole game. So your whole goal of this stage is just to try and escape from her. So, yeah. You should never really have any worry of him catching after you because he is really, really slow. If you thought Amy was slow, this robot's even slower. Look, I've got speed shoes. This is how fast she is running. What the hell? How is this Amy's running speed with speed shoes? I will never know. But yeah, this robot's supposed to be trying to catch after Amy. If you wait too long, this robot will just try and chase after you, will try and attack you. Yeah, really though, that robot does pretty much zero harm to you at all, because all it does is punch you and attack you. And yeah, it won't actually ever kill you. As long as you've got rings, it won't ever actually kill you. So this robot's a bit of a joke. So let me look at it. I'm at walking speed, and this thing is barely catching up to me. So, like I said, you will never really have to worry at all. Amy's stages are just pathetic in general. I mean, her stages are just so easy. There's nothing really hard about it. It's just very, very basic platforming. The robot is supposed to try to give you that anxious feeling that you're supposed to get when you're getting chased. But in reality, since it's so pathetically weak, like, let's be honest, right? It's not very, like, threatening at all. And because of that, this stage alone is a bit pathetic. So, let's just keep going ahead. I do admit though that this stage has a pretty cool gimmick. So as you can see, using the mirrors, you can see that is actually a bottomless pit using the mirror's reflection. I thought that was a good idea. Shame that it's applied to Amy, and because of that, Amy herself is a bit pathetic. Oh yeah, you can also attack the robot to kind of like give you a bit more time if you need to escape. Yeah, that's a thing as well. So yeah, the whole mirror thing is quite cool. The fact that, as you can see, there's a bottomless pit there, so you gotta walk around it. Yada yada yada. There's a spring. Okie dokie. But yeah, this robot is just no threat at all. And yeah, there's nothing really more I can say about Amy's level gimmick. This is literally it, basically. And like I said, I told you, Amy's story is really, really underwhelming. There's literally no scope, no depth to her story. It's a really, really narrow, linear kind of stage design. She's slow as hell, so you're not really getting any fast gameplay, fast gimmicks. She's literally slow as hell. You're literally just jumping your way up. And yeah, this is your goal ring. This balloon is your goal ring. I mean, it was 3 minutes, but to be honest, this stage would literally be about 20 seconds if you played as Sonic. It's only for the fact that she's slow as hell is the reason why her stages don't finish in like 10 seconds. But yeah, that was her level. I'm not even joking. We pretty much did zero platforming, zero effort at all. We just kind of walked in a straight line for most of it. And yeah, so now that that's done, we're sort of got home free. So now we can just get out of here. Another cutscene. Like I said, you're going to be getting more cutscenes with Amy than you are actually getting stages, because, yeah. Really? She's really just filler, let's be honest, right? She's that filler that you would watch on a TV show that has no relevance to the plot whatsoever. She has no impact on the story at all. She's just there.
Sonic must have gotten lost too.
No, Amy, you're not, he's not lost, you just abandoned him. Okay. How did this robot catch up? Oh my god. Like, surely, like, I don't understand how Amy got caught, because how? I mean, let's be honest, right? Like, that whole stage, I managed to get away from you by walking, so how the hell did you get caught? How is this robot also managed to get through the station without being caught by any, like, the human officials? Like, surely there must have been, like, the humans around must have been thinking, oh, wait a minute, there's gotta be something wrong. But nope, that wasn't the case. And yeah, so yeah, we get captured and we get shoved into a prison cell and in the egg carrier.
Now, calm down.
This model, you can clearly tell this is just a still model. She's not even blinking. Like, it's, oh, yeah, as you can see, they didn't really program this game really well, especially in Amy's story. You can tell that they just kind of just shoved it in at the last second. I mean, she's got a still model frame right there. What the hell's that about? But anyways, yeah, this is where Amy meets with one of the characters we saw earlier, E102 Gamma, one of Eggman's robots, who is apparently being prison guard for this, apparently.
What do you want?
I mean, they could have at least animated her blinking.
Nope.
Nope.
Quietly hand over the bird.
Oh yeah, E102 Gamma's voice is just dead, but I'm not going to complain about his voice. I mean, he is a robot. You can't really complain about a robot's voice not having any emotion. I mean, it is a robot. That's one thing I'll let them get away with. I bet you they didn't totally have that in mind. I think they just hired some really shit voice actor.
You don't even know?
Okay, her voice, she didn't even speak there. Wow. It's like, Amy, are you okay? Amy? Amy, are you okay? Okay. That was, okay, so these cutscenes are getting really buggy. To put the gist of it, basically, Amy tried to tell E102 Gamma to let her go, and I guess he let her go. Yeah, I mean, Eggman really isn't great at programming these robots, that's for sure. If you can really tell a robot to let your prisoners go, it's clearly not a good guard robot, but we might as well capitalize that while we have the chance and get out of here, so yeah, I don't know why these cutscenes are bugged. I mean, it's got nothing to do with me, it's the game. Like I said, the game programmed by Sega, Sonic Adventure DX was just really badly programmed. The PC port isn't much better. I mean, you'd think that the PC HD remake or port would be better, but in my opinion, it's probably more buggy than the GameCube version. Oh well. Anyways, this is actually one of the more funner parts of Amy's story. So anyway, this is compulsory. If you ever play Whack-A-Mole, this is what we're playing. So basically, you got to stand in the middle. You want to hit all these Sonic doll things that pop out of the ground. You don't want to hit the Eggman robots. You want to only hit the Sonic ones. Super Sonic gives you like 500 points. Sonic gives you like 200. Don't hit the Eggman ones. I think they reset your points back down to 0. So you don't want to hit Eggman's ones at all. You gotta beat the score of 2,000, I think. It's actually quite hard, by the way, just saying. So yeah, it's actually quite tricky, but it's actually quite fun. It's an interesting gimmick because, you know, she has a hammer, so it's Whack-A-Mole, you know. Don't ask me why Eggman has one of these in his ship. He just does, but anyways, you gotta beat 2,000 as you saw, so I'm really struggling here. Okay, come on. Nope. This is actually really, really difficult. Okay, 1400. 1900. 2400. 2700. I think that's it. $3,900 isn't bad. I think, yeah, you have to beat 2,000 points to proceed on, and you get given a power-up. I don't get why Eggman has a power-up in his ship that is specifically to Amy Rose, and gets given if you,
Behold the warrior feather.
gets given
Now
if you
can do
beat
the spin
this
hammer
game. I
attack.
don't know.
Press and
Let's
hold
be
the
honest, nothing
action
really makes
button
sense in
and
this
move
game
the
anymore. I've sort of
directional
given
path
up
in a circle.
on really everything this game sort of offers now. Let's be honest here. Anyways, we've got given the warrior feather, so now you can do this this weird spinning thing. So if you hold down the B button or the X button in this case, you can do this spinny attack with Amy Rose. It's not really useful at all because yeah, you can play the minigame again, but we don't want to do that. So let's just ignore that. If you play that game again, if you beat 5,000 points, you get another power up, which is like an upgrade to our hammer. But we've wasted enough time as it is. I think we're just gonna carry on and just go to the next stage. So yeah, like I said, this spinny attack, you're probably never gonna use it. It's kind of stupid. It's kind of pointless. I mean, you can only stay in one position, and it barely does anything at all. So yeah, it's there, I guess, because you have to get it. It's a compulsory power up, but you're probably never gonna use it. Anyway, the hot shelter I think is here. No, this is the hammer switch, right? Okay. I think this is it. Is this the right one? No, this is the one I just took. We just came out of here. Okay. So yeah, we gotta hammer these switches. I think this is the hot shelter. Yes, this is the hot shelter. So this is Amy's second stage, the hot shelter, an exclusive stage only to Amy Rose, which I guess is cool. I guess. I mean, I say that, but unfortunately, hot shelter is just as uninteresting as Twinkle Park was. So yeah, like again, there's still the same gimmick. We're still getting chased by We're still getting chased by Eggman's robot. I forgot the name of the actual robot, but I think it's called Zero. So yeah, I think that's the name, E100 I think that's the name of it. Yeah, nothing really interesting, like I said. Free shield. Okay. This thing. Nope. Let me go. Ow. Whatever. I'm just gonna ignore you, run away at my 2-mile-per-hour running speed. Go away. Yay, now I can go from 2 miles an hour to 3 miles an hour. Yes, so much speed. Yeah, this is absolutely terrible. Okay. What's the point of giving you a platforming part when you can just use a ladder? Okay, whatever. I don't know. Like I said, this is the point where a lot of people really don't like Sonic Adventure DS, because Amy Rose's part of the game is just really... No, I wouldn't say it's bad, it's just uninteresting. You know, there's no really plot relevance that she has to the story. Her level is not really interesting. Her character as well isn't very interesting. Overall, it's just not really fun. Like I said, it's mostly just filler, basically. I mean, yeah, what can I say, right? Okay, we gotta turn these switches. Come on. Okay. What?
It says left
Oh, left, right, one.
3.
Left, right, 1. 1, 2, 3. There we go. For some reason, Zero, like I said, also the fact that Zero's supposed to be constantly chasing you all the time. For some reason, it's very inconsistent when he decides to turn up, because he's not here. I could stand right here this whole time and he's not appeared at all. So that's why I said that Zero is barely a threat at all, because he just really doesn't know when to turn up. Sometimes he turns up, sometimes he doesn't. It's quite inconsistent when he decides to. So really, he's no threat at all. So you don't have to worry about him whatsoever. Let's be honest. Anyways, go up these stairs. Ow. Okay. Can I push this? Okay, yeah. You've got to push these stairs so you can line up with the door. Easy peasy. Zero's nowhere to be seen again. Oh dear, I am so afraid. I'm shaking in my boots. Okay, we're in the next area of the hot shelter. Still easy as hell. This camera angle doesn't really help though, let's be honest, but... Get out of the way, Zero. I mean, You could definitely tell that they tried to add some interesting gimmicks to Zero. I mean, just to Amy's stages. The problem is the fact that because her levels are so uninteresting, they sort of failed in that department. I mean, like, look at all this. They have all these rotating cogs, they have these rotating switches, they had the moving staircase. There was potential, don't get me wrong, there was potential. I think they saw it themselves that they had potential. I think it was either because of time budgets or time constraints. They just sort of just didn't capitalize on it. They just sort of gave up. I mean, you could definitely tell that Amy's level was really half finished. It was not polished at all. I don't know why. Like, I just don't understand it. Because Amy could have had a much better stage, a much better gameplay, a much better story. They just didn't give a fuck. Let's be honest, right? They just did not give a fuck at all. Wait, is that it? No, okay. Is this one here? Okay, yeah, see, I mean, look at this is quite a good idea. Use the switches to rotate and change the rotation of the cogs. I think that's a great idea, personally. But going at 2 miles an hour with an uninteresting character and uninteresting gameplay, what's the point? I mean, Zero's still supposed to be chasing us. I mean, what the hell is that about? So, I mean, where is he? I'm waiting here. Like, he's not here at all. I think he just decided to go on his coffee break. Oh well, I'm not gonna complain, right? Gotta keep going. I mean, to be fair, Amy's level is this level is much longer compared to her other levels. I'll give her that, but it's still uninteresting as hell. Whatever, so... Okay. Try not to fall off here, because you can fall off, so try to be careful, I guess. I can't believe I'm actually saying that in an Amy Rose stage. Oh well, whatever. Oh, there's Zero. There, he's finally decided to show up. Nice for you to show up, Zero, after all this time. Okay. Go up here. I think you're gonna... okay. What do we do here? Okay, you use the elevator. Okay. Her controls are really, really clunky. Just because of how slow she runs, it's really, really clunky. Okay, let me build a speed. Okay, it won't let me build a speed. Never mind then. Let me just activate the spring. Get me up here. Checkpoint. We're almost near the end of the stage now. Right, so this part is actually quite cool. So we've got these colored shaped blocks. You got to pick them up and put them where these switches are, or these panels. I thought this was a good idea. So I'll give them that. I'll give Sonic Team this bit of the benefit of the doubt, because this is actually quite a cool idea in my opinion. Okay, let me pick up this block. Thank you. Put it over here. Right. And there's this one here. And this one goes over here. See, it's quite a cool idea. You activate this, and boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Zero just appears from the screen. Oh, hello. See, I thought this was a good idea. Anyways, let's just keep going on. Like I said, we're almost at the end of the stage. I mean, it is quite long. I mean, 6 minutes is quite a long stage. And I died. Sick. Thanks for that. Wow, I actually died on a... on a Amy Rose stage. I don't know if I should be ashamed or not, but I guess so. Okay, let's just put these blocks down quickly again as usual. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna cut to after. Actually, no, there's no point in cutting because this takes like 10 seconds anyway. Okay, put this down. And put this one down, and there we go. Okay, Zero, you pop out here, get away. Let's just keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. Well, let's try not to die here this time. There we go. Let's activate this lift. Come on, please. Can you cooperate with me? Thank you. Like I said, this is really, really clunky. Oh, it's just so annoying. Right, so this is the final part of the stage. You gotta put all these keys down. God's sake, it's... The problem with this is because Amy's hammer button is on the same button as the pickup button, sometimes it just doesn't work. Which is really, really frustrating. And also, for some reason, the key just doesn't want to get put on this thing. There we go. Get Zero. This part can be quite tense, because since you're trying to put these blocks down, Zero's constantly trying to attack you. I think this part can be quite tense. But at the end of the day, Zero's still a joke, so... Anyway, the last key is all the way up here, so you gotta go up here using the spring. Land on these beams, and yeah, just keep walking up these beams. You can see over there. Here's the last key. And once you put this down here, you will be done. And this should take you to the end of the stage. 7 minutes is quite a long time for a stage. I'll give him that. I mean, it wasn't very interesting, to be honest. But hey, I thought the gimmicks were pretty cool with the whole keys thing. But meh. Anyways, we're done. That is the second stage of Amy Rose's story done. Not too bad if I say so myself. We managed to take out two stages as part, which isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. And yeah, I think we're gonna end off the part here. I mean, we've already spent a lot of time already. I think this is like almost 20 minutes already, so this is gonna be one of our longer parts. So yeah, next part probably won't be as long as this for sure. So it's definitely gonna be shorter. And yeah, and we get teleported to the past again. Although Amy has no relevance. There's no reason why Amy should get teleported to the past. She has no, like, reason at all to be here. But I guess they had to involve her somehow, right?
This place.
And once again, we're going to end the part again. Why did she look so afraid? She looks distraught. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. Anyways, another part where we're going to end in this temple place. I mean, I swear, we've ended the part here with, like, Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. Anyways, guys, thank you guys again for watching. Next time, we'll continue and explore around this place, and we'll probably do more of Amy Rose's story. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys again for watching. If you liked what you saw, if you liked what you seen, leave a like, leave a comment, all that jazz, and as always, I will see you all later. Have a fantastic day, and goodbye.